Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Regina Buckley, and I am here today and I'm going live to tell you how you can get started with building your business credit. So, how's everybody doing today? If you are actually on this live and you can hear me and see me, go ahead and tell me where you're tuning in from. Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. I only have 30 minutes on this live, so I am definitely going to try to get as much information as I possibly can out to you guys. If you are on this call, go ahead and let me know where you're tuning in from. I would like to say thank you for watching. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you are new to building your business credit, or you are building business credit that is not attached to your social security number, this is what this live is going to be about today. If you are in the process of doing that and you are stuck and need more help, go ahead and join my Facebook group. My Facebook group is Dominate Your Business with Business Credit. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to the live today. Nan is from Canada. Hi, Nan. I hope I am pronouncing your name correctly. Thank you guys for joining and tuning in to the live. Hi, Lillian. Thank you for watching. All right, so today I am going to be talking about how to actually get started with building business credit that is not attached to your social security number. A lot of people feel that this is impossible, but listen, I have done it. I actually built my business credit 3 years ago. Within 4.5 months of building my business credit, I was able to purchase a BMW X5 in my business name, and it is not attached to my personal social security number. It's not reported to my personal credit report. It definitely can be done. So if you have any questions about building business credit, go ahead and put those questions in the comments. If you are watching this on the replay, please hashtag replay so that I know that you have actually watched this live. Even on the replay, if you have questions, put the questions in the chat. I will come back later and answer those questions for you. Go ahead and give me some hearts up if you are ready to hear all about how to get started with building your business credit. Let me see some hearts going up on the screen, so that I know that you guys are ready to hear what I'm about to tell you. All right, so we have, hi, Brittany. We have Shahara. We have Naisha, Joanna, Dr. Keita. We have Black Love Ross. Hello, she is tuning in from North Carolina. Thank you guys. Go ahead and let me know. Go ahead and let me know if you have already started the process of building business credit. If you have, go ahead and put a number 1 in the chat if you have already started the process. If you have not started the process or have never heard of business credit, go ahead and put a number 2 in the chat so that I know who I'm talking to and who actually needs this information. Thank you guys for the love. I'm seeing the hearts coming up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have 30 minutes, so I'm going to go through it pretty quickly. If you put questions in the chat and I don't get to your questions by the end, I would definitely come back on and answer those questions for you. Okay? So don't be shy. Put your questions in the chat. I'm here to answer the questions because I want to help all women business owners build business credit today. Okay? That is my goal for this year. My goal is to help 100 business women build business credit. If you are not a member of my Facebook group, go ahead and join right now. The link is in the description. And the name of the group is Dominate Your Business with Business Credit. All right. So, who am I? My name is Regina Buckley, and I am going to tell you exactly why you should listen to me when it comes to business credit. Number 1, I have a bachelor's degree in accounting. My business is a full-service bookkeeping firm located in Florida. I have been a business owner for 13 years. I have a professional bookkeeper certification. I am a small business tax specialist. I am a QuickBooks Pro advisor. So if you need help with any QuickBooks training, holla at me. I am also a credit score improvement specialist for your personal credit and a certified business credit builder. All right, so 3 years ago, I actually started building my business credit. I today have over $280,000 in business credit lines and a vehicle that is in my business name and it is not attached to me personally. All right, so if you're ready to get started and hear exactly how to get started with building your business credit, please type business credit in the chat. Thank you guys. I'm seeing all the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's say. All right, so business credit is credit that is obtained in a business name. With business credit, the business builds its own credit profile and credit score for its EIN number. This credit is in the business name and is based on the business's ability to pay, not the business owner. So it is totally separate from your personal credit. And that also means that it does not matter if you have a 300 personal credit score, you can still build business credit for your business that is not attached to your social security number. All right, with an established credit profile and score, the business will then qualify for more and more credit. The business qualified for revolving store credit cards. These are cards from like Staples, Lowe's, Sam's Club, Costco, BP, Walmart, even MasterCard, Visa, American Express, and of course, auto financing. The business can also qualify for credit lines and loans using business credit without it being attached to your social security number. All right, having business credit actually doubles your borrowing ability. This is the only legal way that you can have two credit profiles. You have one credit profile that is attached to your business's EIN, and then you have your personal credit profile that is attached to your social security number. All right, so that means that if you go to Staples, you can have a consumer credit account and a business credit account. So that gives you more advantage to building business, to having access to credit. All right. It also makes you more lendable. When you build your business credit, continue to establish the business credit, you have more opportunity to get more business credit lines. The key to building business credit is to continue to add trade lines to your business credit profile. When we're talking about places like Walmart have over 500 trade lines reporting on their business credit report. So even if you are a small business, small mom and pop business, you can build business credit just like the larger corporations. And the key to do that is to set your business up as if it is a large corporation as well. So I want you to put this in mind. When you are building business credit or you're wanting to build business credit, the number one thing that you have to do is make your business look as if you are a Fortune 500 company, even if you're doing business out of your garage. So what does that mean? That means that you need to have a website, a professional website. It does not have to be a $10,000 website. It can be a 3-page website, but it just needs to look professional. You need to have a corporate business address. So that means that you cannot use your residential home address to build business for the purpose of building business credit. You can't use a P.O. box. You have to think of how is Target representing themselves to their clients. When you call the corporate office at Target, you're not calling someone's cell phone number, you're calling an actual landline. Now, you don't have to go out and get a business landline phone and pay $300-400 a month for this. You can get what's called a voice over IP service. This is a virtual phone service that you can actually put an app onto your phone and be able to be able to look like a large company. Now, let me just give you an idea. Ring Central has everything you need as far as building business credit, because you're going to need a fax number. You can get a fax number through Ring Central. Because you're going to be working from your cell phone, if that's the case, you can actually put a app on your phone to answer your phone calls just as if you were in the office. But number two, instead of answering your phone thinking it's a personal call, you will always know that someone is calling you pertaining to business. The next thing is you can host meetings directly from your Ring Central app. You can send e-faxes. You can send text messages. All of that directly from your phone service if you use a company like Ring Central. There's many companies out there. There's Vonage, there's Freedom Voice, there's so many different ones, but the one that I recommend is Ring Central. Not only that, but Ring Central actually reports your number to 411, which is a requirement. In order for you to build business credit, your number has to be able to be listed with 411. And Ring Central does it for you for free. All right, so moving on. If you guys have questions, I'm going to come back to your questions. I just want to get you as much information as I can in the 30 minutes that I have allowed to do this live in this group. But if you would like to get more information or more information like this, join my Facebook group. All right, so if you have never started a process of building business credit, right now you can have a failing business credit score. Adding one credit line to your business credit profile will actually give you a no score to or a failing score to a great score. And that actually is the first step to becoming lendable. After you have set your business up as a big business, Fortune 500 company, meaning your business credibility has been established, and I'll talk about that a little bit more. Basically, it makes you lendable because businesses now see that you are adding trade lines and you have been paying your business bills on time. All right. As you continue to grow your credit, the business reporting agencies recommend you for more and more money, helping you get higher approvals on business credit cards, loans, and credit lines. Now, there's actually 4 major business credit reporting agencies, and those agencies is Credit Safe, Equifax Business, Experian Business, and the biggest one of all is Dun & Bradstreet. A lot of the times when I go inside of Facebook groups and someone asks the question, how do I build business credit? Most people respond with, get a DUNS number. Yes, that is one step to building your business credit, but it is not the only step, and it is not the only business credit reporting agency. You need to build business credit on all 4 of those platforms in order to have an excellent business credit profile. Okay, so a DUNS number is a business identifier with Dun & Bradstreet. It is not how you build business credit. I just want to make that clear. Getting a DUNS number is required, but it is not the be all in order to build business credit. All right, so if this is good information that you have gotten so far, go ahead and type in the chat, get credit. Now, I'm going to start telling you exactly how you can start adding trade lines to your business credit profile. If this is something that you are ready to hear, let me see get credit in the comments. I am about to go ahead and get started with letting you know that business credit has absolutely nothing to do with personal credit. So every time you apply for credit in your business EIN, you are not going to get an inquiry on your personal credit report. Every time you get a new account on your business credit profile, it is not going to show up on your personal credit report. As long as you do not put your social security number on the application, they will only give you credit based on your EIN number. Now, there is a trick and a tip to doing this because yes, they will ask you for your social security number. However, it is not mandatory that you give it to them. So that is the number 1 step, but you can only do this once you have established some business credit. Now, you don't want to just be starting out in business credit and go to Chase and Walmart or any of those other companies to actually apply for credit. You need to start with what we call starter vendors. Now, these are companies like Quill, Granger, and Uline. These are the top 3 companies that does not require that you are in business for a certain amount of time, that you have a certain amount of cash flow, and they don't require any collateral. So these 3 companies are very easy to actually add to your business credit profile and start your building business credit process. All right, so 3 years ago, there was a hurricane in my town, and it wiped out the electricity all around. And of course, it wiped out my cash flow for that month. SBA was coming around with a disaster assistance loan for $10,000. I actually applied for that $10,000 credit line and was denied, even though my personal credit was 747. The reason I was denied, get this, because I had no business credit. So now this is the regular SBA guideline. So right now, if you're getting a SBA loan, the requirements are not as strict as they were back then. However, I was denied because I had no business credit, and I had been in business for 9 years, had never ever heard anything about business credit. And then to find out that SBA says that 90% of business owners know nothing about business credit. And when I found that out, I went out and I learned everything possible, everything that I can about business credit. And I was actually able to build my business credit up to a point that I was able to get a BMW X5 in my business name in just 4 months of building my business credit. There is no personal guarantee on this loan. All of the expenses is now paid by my business, and it is actually a tax write-off. So you can get fast initial establishment of a business credit profile and credit score. Uh-oh, I missed you guys. All right. So you can actually build your business credit on your own. It could take you up to 2 to 3 years because you're not aware of the companies or the businesses that actually offer business credit and report that activity to business credit reporting agencies. That's another key. You must use companies that are going to report to the business credit reporting agencies. If they are not going to report, it is not going to help your business credit profile. For instance, I had a client that was in business for 15 years. She was actually doing business with a distributor who she assumed was going to be reporting to her business credit profile. Once she was ready to purchase another vehicle in her business name, she was told she had absolutely no credit. She was basically blindsided by the fact that this company for 15 years was not reporting to business credit reports. Now, the biggest thing is you have to have at least 3 trade lines reporting in order to actually get a paydeck score. Once you have those 3 trade lines reporting, you now can move on to the next stage of the business credit process, which is having 5 trade lines to move on to tier 2 of the business credit process. There's actually 7 steps to building business credit, and you can get those steps when you join my Facebook group, because I just don't have time to discuss all of them inside of this group. And again, the link for to join my group is in the description. All right, so personal credit scores, they are based on 5 factors: payment history, utilization, length of credit history, accumulation of new credit, and credit mix. You have to have the right percentage of all of that in order to have a perfect personal credit score. So for payment history, you need at least 35% of that. It determines your personal credit score. Utilization is 30%, which is the amount of credit that you're using that is available to you. The length of credit history, meaning how long have you been establishing credit. The accumulation of new credit means the inquiries on your account or new accounts that's reporting to your personal credit profile. And then the credit mix, how many different types of credit can you actually handle? So when I tell you that there is one factor that determines your business credit score, you probably don't believe it. However, it is. The one factor that determines your business credit score is your payment history. How do you pay your business debts? So if you pay your business debts early, you will have a higher business credit score. If you pay your business credit debts on time, you will still have a good score. However, you will have a better score if you pay your bills early. If you pay your bills after the due date, even 1 day late can destroy your business credit your business credit score. However, the only way to override any negative credit reporting on your business credit report is to add more and more positive business credit accounts to your profile. All right, so business credit is actually perfect for startup companies. And the reason it is perfect for startup company is because you do not need to have a cash flow. You do not need any collateral, and you do not need to have to show that you have been in business a certain time period. It is easier to grow a business when you have established business credit. Why is that? Because you have a backup plan. You have the ability to get more inventory if you need it, to hire more employees, to get vehicles that you need in your business name that is not attached to your social security number. Everything that you need in your business can be purchased with business credit. So I hear all the time people say, what can you use business credit for? And to be exact, everything. You can use business credit for everything. You can get an Amazon account. You can purchase anything on Amazon with your Amazon business credit card. You can purchase things from Walmart. You can purchase vehicles. You can purchase equipment. You can get inventory. Anything that you possibly need for your business, you can use your business credit for. Now, even if you are getting ready to start a business, let's just say you know your business plan, you know that you're going to be starting this business next year or a year after, you can actually create your corporation, because you do have to have a corporation in order to build business credit. That is the only way. It's not going to be attached to you personally. You need to get an EIN number, you need to get a business checking account, you need to get your business licenses. Once you have that in place, you can already start with building business credit, even if your business has not opened yet. Because why? It does not require a cash flow. Isn't that crazy? However, you can build your business credit from 0 to excellent in 6 months or less. And I will tell you about how you can do it when you join my Facebook group. All right, so give me some hearts. Let me know if this information is good and this information is the information you need right now to know how to leverage and grow, scale your actual business. All right, sorry about that. All right, so every highly successful business in America actually has business credit. So who are those successful businesses in America that has business credit? We're talking about Enterprise Rent-A-Car. We're talking about Amazon, Walmart, Target. All of those companies use business credit to continue to scale and grow their business. So Publix has 171 business credit trade lines. Pilot travel centers have business credit trade lines. The list just goes on and on. Like I said, Walmart has 513 business credit trade lines. Other smaller companies, Success Tax Relief, they have 14 trade lines, and they have a perfect business credit score. All right, so how do you build business credit? I'm going to go really fast. I have 8 minutes left. I'm going to try to get through everything that I possibly can to help you to build your business credit, or at least start the process today. So give me type build, B-U-I-L-D, in the chat, just so that I know that you're paying attention and you're ready to get the next steps. All right, so number one, you need to make sure that your business is set up credibly. So that means you need to have a business corporation. You need to file your business with the Secretary of State. You also need to have a business address, meaning you cannot use your residential address, a P.O. box, a USPS store. You cannot use any of those addresses. If you are doing business from home, you would need to get what's called a virtual address. You can use companies like Regis.com, DaVinci.com, or Opius.com. You need to have a business phone number. So you cannot use your cell phone. You cannot use your residential phone number. You have to have a phone number that can be listed with 411. Now, you don't have to go out to AT&T or whatever phone company in your area and purchase a business phone line. You actually can use a company like Voice over IP, which is very inexpensive, starting at $9.99 and $19.99 per month. All right, you also need to have a business email address and a business website. So what do I mean by business email address? I mean, you can't use a Gmail account, you can't use an AOL, you can't use Yahoo. You cannot have an email address like hotchick@gmail.com when you're talking about business credit. You need to have a domain type email address. So like mine is gina@kabbookkeeping.com. Yours can be whatever your first name is at yourbusinessname.com. That is what these lenders and creditors are looking for to see that you are actually a serious established business. Next, you have to have all of your licenses and other documents that is required for you to do business in your area. So number one, you need to have, if you're a mortgage broker, you need to have your mortgage broker license. If you're a real estate agent, you need to have your real estate agent licenses. You cannot start a business without having these things in place. All right, you need to have your business listing congruency. So you need to be searching Google to see how your business is showing up on the search engines. If your business information is coming up different on different sites, so if your phone number is different, your addresses are different, you need to get with a company called Yext, Y-E-X-T, and actually have them to get your business listing congruent across all of the search engines. You need to have an EIN number. You need to have a business bank account. Did you know that if you create a corporation and do not open a business bank account, your business is not considered in business because you can't do business without a bank account? So if you create a corporation 10 years ago and you are just now opening your business checking account today, your business has been opened for 1 day. So you want to make sure that you you get your EIN number, get your corporation, get your business bank account. All right, next thing is you need to get set up with the business credit reporting agencies and get a copy of your business credit reports. Especially if you have been in business for a couple years or more, you may already have a Dun & Bradstreet number. You may already have people reporting to your business credit reports. So you need to make sure that all the information that's reporting is actually accurate and correct. So you want to get a copy of your business credit reports. All right, so you want to run a search with each credit reporting agencies to see if you are set up. You want to also get business credit report and that is provided from Dun & Bradstreet, Experian Business, Equifax Business, and CreditSafe. Each report can contain 5 different credit scores. So you want to be aware of the business credit, how they actually determine what your business credit score is going to be. You can actually get approved for vendor credit today. So the number one way to get approved for vendor credit is to get a net 30 account. So these are accounts that offer net 10, net 15, and net 30 terms. 97% of trade vendors do not report to the business reporting agencies. So you will need to find vendors who do report and who will approve you even if you have no established credit right now. 5 of these accounts must be reporting before you can get store credit. So what is revolving store credit? Credit cards from Staples, Sam's, Home Depot, Lowe's, all of those companies. So you will actually need to get started with what we call starter vendor accounts. That's Quill, Uline, and Granger. If you have all of your business set up correctly and already credible, you can go to these companies and start adding those trade lines right now today. To learn more about how you can build your business credit, join my Facebook group because I only have 30 minutes of time in this group to talk once a week. You can always join me back here on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. All right, so you must start a business credit profile and score with starter vendors. Your starter vendors are ones who will give you initial credit even if you have no credit. no score or no trade lines right now. Most stores like Staples will not give you initial starter credit, so don't even start there. Don't even go there to try to apply. Do not go to Chase Bank. Do not go to Home Depot. Do not go to those stores as of yet to try and get credit, because they will require you to be a personal guarantee, and you do not want to be a personal guarantee. All right, so Quill Office Supplies reports to Dun & Bradstreet, Uline reports to Dun & Bradstreet, and Granger reports to Dun & Bradstreet. All right, so we're at 10:28. I got 2 minutes. I'm going to try to answer a couple questions. If I don't get to your questions, I would definitely answer them in the comments after the live. All right, I want to thank each and every one who is attending the call today, the live today. I really appreciate you. I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I possibly can in 2 minutes, so just give me 1 second to go through those questions. All right, so really fast. All right, I'm just looking for questions. Any comments I will come back and reply to. All right, so Cassandra says, say you're brand new and have an EIN. How do you qualify for a business credit card? You have to start establishing business credit with vendor starter accounts. So if you already have your EIN, you already have your corporation set up, go ahead and go to quill.com, granger.com, and uline.com, and go ahead and order some products and establish your credit history with that company. They will actually start reporting, and that will actually start the process for you. All right, so Tanya says she don't see the links. It's actually in the description above. In there, it should be a link for you to click. It says click here to get to join the group. I'm assuming that's where you and if not, I'll put the link inside of the comments as soon as I get off of the call. And we are, so a corporation, not an LLC. You can do a corporation or LLC to build business credit. You need to figure out which one is going to be best for your company. Just don't go incorporate your business as an LLC without understanding the reasoning for being an LLC first. All right, so what were the other 2 trade lines outside of Uline, Granger, and Quill? You can use any type of corporation. There's 4 different types of corporation. You can choose which one is going to be best for your business. No, you cannot be a sole proprietor. However, if you are LLC doing business as a sole proprietor, that is fine. But you cannot be a sole proprietor and build business credit, because it is still going to be attached to your Social Security number. Let's see. All right. I know I was going really fast, but I only have 30 minutes. So please, please, please join me inside of my Facebook group. I go live every Thursday at 1 o'clock, and there is no time limit. It's usually an hour, but I can get to all of your questions and make sure that you are doing everything correctly. CC Wood says, do you offer training? I'm working on a training right now. I don't have it as of today. Shanice says, we need to receive a Dun & Bradstreet number before opening the accounts. That is best, yes, because once they report, if you don't have your Dun's number, it won't be able to be reported. What's an S corporation? An S corporation is a small business corporation. Either it is basically how you are being taxed. So you want there is actually a live that I did inside of my Facebook group in the unit section that explains S corporations. Uline, Granger, and Quill is the 3 vendors. And that is all the questions, and that is all of my time. I hope to see all of you inside of my business credit group. You can join right now, and I will approve each and every one of you. Thank you guys for watching the live today. Have a good day. Bye-bye.